What's up, America? Your favorite Monday morning quarterback, Mr. White. Today, we're going to be looking at a story brought to us by Brandee Davis Ritzema. She goes by the YouTube name Criminalized for Being Family. This story involves her and her mother, Shelly. Little background, Shelly, 20 years ago, was involved in a bad horse riding accident and is now reliant on 24-hour care. So that means that Shelly has a guardian. Essentially, according to the law, as far as I understand it, again, I'm not a lawyer or anything, she is to be treated like a student in school. She can't be talked to by police without a guardian or at least personnel from the school, or in this case, the nursing home. We're going to see that that's not the case when these officers go in her room. Let's jump right into the video. I'll be back with more.
Hello. I don't want to talk in the lobby. I'm going to hear us, so. Put you back here. And my office is a bit of a mess.
No worries.
So I'm going to grab a chair wherever you want. You're comfortable with that.
Yep.
Is he leaving? Okay. So basically what's going on is I had to file a report with the state. Was brought to our attention that one of our residents who's not their own person, she has a guardian. Her daughter's coming in, who's not her guardian, and she's living off the rocker, is taking all these videos and stuff of her mother that are not always flattering and plastering them all over TikTok and stuff.
I wonder if that's a clinical term, off her rocker. I mean, talk about professional. This lady's the epitome of professional, and this is the supervisor at this place.
So we called the guardian and said, hey, just check in. Did you give her permission to do this? Because, they're not the most flattering, and, her mom doesn't have the ability to really understand that, all these people can see these things. Obviously, she's guarded.
While we're here, let's look at some of these unflattering videos that this woman's talking about. They are very unflattering, extremely unflattering, but not in the way that she's making it sound.
Crap all over her bed. Don't know what that is. Gonna pray it's chocolate. Here's the floors.
America says always hits the white note. Oh, I can't wait. Let's hear. We're here to win. America says Michael is a dream. America says. Coming up next, only on Game Show Network.
If you have postmenopausal osteoporosis and a high risk for fracture, now might not be the best time to ask yourself.
And another one.
This is in the hallway.
And now one that's more personal to Brandee and Shelly. All right, let's get back to Sue's bullshit.
And so she was like, no, she should not be doing this. So I filed a report with the state because it's considered exploitation, so I have to legally file that report with the state of Michigan and do an investigation. I also sent a report to our legal team to see legally if there's anything, we can or should do. But I was also advised, because it is an illegal thing, that I make sure I file a report with you guys too. I don't know if you would do anything about it, but I don't know. And on her TikTok, it also has GoFundMe, or not GoFundMe, CashApp, that people can give her money for that as well. So.
Very important distinction there. People can give her money. I scoured her Facebook, her YouTube, and her TikTok. I did not find one instance where she asked for money for anything, let alone with anything to have to do with her mom. I don't see how she's saying exploiting unless she's just saying that posting pictures and videos of her mom as a daughter is somehow exploiting her mom. But let's get back to the video.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How often has she been coming in here? Do you know?
Oh, she comes in several times a week
Okay.
for short periods here and there. She's not on the face sheet, so I don't have contact information from her. But one of our employees lives by her, so I said, tonight try by her house and get her address. So at least we can have an address on her.
Okay.
But, all I have is her first and last name.
Did she just admit to having an employee drive by her house to get her address? I mean, is this a nursing home or a PI office? This lady's a little crazy, and she's telling me that Brandee's off her rocker. I don't know. Also, she mentions that Brandee comes in several times a week. According to Brandee, she sees her mom every day, whether it's in person, on a video call. She has contact with her mother every single day. Sounds like a good daughter to me. I don't understand. These three people in this office right now piss me off so much because I just can't imagine. I mean, I guess maybe they grew up without mothers. I don't know. It just upsets me that what they're talking about here.
Can I just get that, please?
Yeah.
Or do
Yep.
we have a full?
Do you want a copy of this whole report I gave you
Can I
today?
just see that
Yeah,
real quick?
absolutely.
Is this your report with?
Just the initial one I sent to the state.
Okay.
So this is her name right there.
Are we able to keep that?
I can make a copy of it
Oh,
for
that'd
you.
be
Yeah, that
awesome.
would be great.
Yeah, I can do that. It does have the medical diagnosis and stuff on there, so just so you know, I don't know if that's...
Yeah.
Did she just violate HIPAA? Did we actually just watch somebody violate HIPAA? We hear about it all the time in auditor videos and videos of people anywhere near a hospital or recording in a health and human services building or something like that about HIPAA. But I think we just witnessed a HIPAA violation. I don't know. That'd be worth looking into.
Okay. And then I have a face sheet for the resident with the guardian's number on it, if you want me to, then that way you guys can have
That'd
that
be
to
great.
reach out to the
That would be
guardian.
Yeah. If you could just make copies
Okay.
of these.
And then I was
that's
actually gonna
okay
look
with
on my
me.
email, I don't know if you guys want it, I can see if I can print off the screenshot I took of her TikTok.
That would be great.
Sure.
All I'm doing is I'm investigating. Let me tell you. Alright, so, it's like, this poor resident, just doesn't understand.
So she's just has access to come in here because she's a daughter,
So,
or how is she? Able
So
to
the
come in
interesting
here?
thing is when people live in a nursing home, they still retain rights, even if they're guarded, to have visitors. So a guardian cannot say, unless somehow they're harming that person, and I mean, is this harm? If she really understood what was happening to her, it could be considered harm.
Mhm.
But if this resident is like, I want her to visit, even if the guardian says no, we can't stop that person from visiting unless we can prove that she's doing something that is harmful.
Okay.
So that's why too I reach out to legal because I'm like, is this enough? Can we do this now? We tried to call our ombudsman, which is the person that, I don't know if you know who that is, works with, they're like their own entity, but they work with nursing homes to make sure residents' rights are not violated. So we tried to reach out to her, she didn't answer, so I have to also talk to her about that to see if maybe this is enough. Because I'm not comfortable, I don't want her in this facility,
Right.
she's gonna keep recording. We told her in the past, she used to record staff conversations, that we didn't want her to record, but she's like, I can record, I know my rights. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure you can't.
I know. You're expecting me to jump in here and talk about how she has a right to record, but the officer's going to take care of that in a second. What I'm coming in here for is the fact that she just got through saying that she cannot keep Brandee from going in there, even if the guardian doesn't want her to go in there. She cannot keep Brandee from going in there unless she can prove harm. I'm just going to go ahead and ruin the suspense. After the nursing home did their investigation, I'm guessing since Brandee was never charged, this is 4 months old, Brandee's never been charged with exploitation of a elderly, that they found out that it was not exploitation of an elderly because Brandee's not actually asking for any money or anything like that. Now, I still think that she could probably say, hey, I want to get my mom moved to a different facility because these guys are assholes and they're trying to just collect the cash and not do anything for anybody in there. There's so much stuff with this story. We're going to get back to the video, though.
But, you know what I mean, like,
Right.
without them knowing.
Did your legal team ever get back to you?
Not yet, I just
Okay.
did it. This
Got
is all just brand new. But let me just, sorry, I'm talking.
No
so I'm
worries.
not reading. I know you guys have other things
Does
to do.
does mom know what's going on, or does the patient know what's going on?
So mom,
Or
she's kind of like, I don't, her guardian's like, she doesn't fully grasp things. That's why she has a guardian. So like, she does have a she doesn't understand that all these pictures, you know, people are seeing them, and she doesn't have that ability really to do that.
okay,
And if you talk to her, she'd probably be like, I don't care,
Right.
because she doesn't get it.
right.
And it's like, she has a
So the guardian's aware is not okay with that, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, and I'll give you that information too. Okay,
Sweet.
here we go. I can print this portrait letter, plain paper. Right. And a lot of the complaints the daughter had, just so you know, I hope that's printing. Don't give me a hard time, printer. She literally calls the state on us all the time, which, you know, whatever. The state's got her number, and they were in investigating. She had like 17 complaints, and they were like, could not, what do you want to call it, substantiate any of them. So I'm like, so I'm sure she's not happy about that too. So
Which is probably why she started recording your bitch asses.
this.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So here is the stuff that I
Thank you.
have, her face sheet, everything. This is the, just kind of the screenshot I took of her main like TikTok page, and here I have like on your CashApp.
Abolish guardianship.
I know, she's mad because her mom's the grandma's the guardian, not her. But
So
grandma's
guardian, and she's
mad. She wants to be.
on this,
And
right?
she's off her rocker, and I'm pretty sure she's I've heard through the grapevine that she's a felon, and that's why she won't be allowed to be guardian or something.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I don't really know anything for sure. It's just
The grapevine's wrong. She's not a felon. I'm not sure what that has to do with, you know, she says that she wants to be guardian. I think she just wants her mom to be taken care of. And apparently grandmother's not able to come see her every day. The daughter's there every day. Of course she wants to be the guardian. She wants to make sure her mom's taken care of, as all of us should. But again, these three people are motherless, soulless pieces of shit. So let's get back to the video.
rumors.
Can I just get your information real
Of course.
quick? Sue,
Yep.
last name.
Wortman, WORTMAN.
What's your middle name, Sue?
Elizabeth with a Z, ELIZABETH.
And then your phone number.
616.
And then, do you need a report number from us?
Yeah, I just have to have your names because they'll ask in the report when I do that.
Absolutely.
Do you need the report number for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And
It's BOR.
oh yeah, I got that. I'm just waiting for the report number. Sorry.
You're good.
Thank you.
266. Can I get my report number, please?
266, I have your report number as 32332. 32332.
And just Casey's also wrote it down.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Put all of this in my report.
Perfect. All right, let's get Sue's name and information.
Got
You
that.
did.
Perfect. Make sure we have mom's in here, guardian's
John
in
is
here.
right. Yeah, listed under guardian on the face sheet.
I guess that other guy was sleeping while they were sitting here talking because he just, you know, they just exchanged Sue's information literally in front of him. But I guess he was off in La La Land.
Perfect. Patient, we have all that, and then S1 or the suspect. We have her info.
I have her name, but she's not on the face sheet.
Okay.
Because her grandma or the guardian doesn't want her to get medical information and stuff. Because she's.
Did you get the
I'm
suspect's
serious.
name yet? I didn't
The
catch
what?
it. Did you get the suspect's name yet or not yet?
It's
No,
on
it's
there.
on.
Oh, it's on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it's on there on the actual report to the state that I sent, Brandee Ritzma.
Awesome. Cool. So
Yeah,
we got all our
trader
bases
name.
covered with that. Awesome. All right. You know, so I'm kind of looking at the screenshot of the TikTok here. She's trying to like call you guys out for violations that she sees or whatever.
Yep.
Special. So this right here, and is this one of the unflattering photos we're talking about?
One of the many,
Okay.
yes.
Is it kind of stuff like this where she's just coming at you guys, or is it anything where she's taking like lewd photos of Shelley
No,
or anything
not like
that?
naked or anything like that of her mom that I've seen, but I didn't, totally go through it.
Okay.
But it's more like she's just taking like pictures of her like drooling.
This is the only picture where I could find any drool. You'll notice there's an open sore there. Let's take a better look at that. You look on here, it does say save Shelly, like the cops say, but that's a hashtag. That's not her asking for money or anything. So maybe that's where they got it from.
And like
Right.
just stuff like that where
So
it's like
it's almost like she's just trying to get money for
she's
it.
trying, I don't know,
Maybe
attention,
some-
money,
So it's still a
sympathy.
CashApp on there, so I didn't know.
I mean, yeah, like support my cause or try to be
Right.
guardian because she's claiming it costs $20,000. I'm like, I don't know about that, but
Right.
I mean, I know it doesn't cost $20,000 to get a guardianship.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything where it said help or I want to get guardianship or it costs $20,000. Like I said, I went through her YouTube, went through her Facebook, went through her TikTok. I didn't see it. Could it have been there and she deleted it? Absolutely. Either way, if she's sitting there saying, help me get guardianship of my mom because this place is taking care of her like shit and I want to get her, make sure that I have the power to either get this changed in this piece of shit facility or get her moved from this facility, I want to have that power. I can completely understand that. That's her mother again. These three soulless bastards, they don't care.
Yep. So I'm not entirely familiar with what you're talking about with the rights of people who are housed in nursing homes as far as having visitors. So how about we try to do this? Get with your legal team, and as far as I'm concerned, you're private property, and I think that you would have the right, get with your legal team on this, have the right to trespass people from private property, and see how that balances with somebody who lives here being able to have people visit them.
Right.
This cop should already know better. Are you telling me that in your town you can trespass somebody from an apartment complex and they have family or friends in that apartment complex that want to see them, that they're going there to see? You can just trespass them willy-nilly because it's private property and the owner doesn't want them there? It's just some fucked up shit right here.
And see if that's a possibility. Because from my end, from what I've dealt with, it sounds like being private property, you could trespass her from here, and she would have to make a case civilly about coming to visit Shelley. So I think that might be a good idea if she comes here, and if that's okay with the legal team as far as the ombudsman and all that good stuff, then yeah, call us when she's here, and we'll trespass her from here if that's a possibility, and that's
Okay.
probably how we can get her out of here.
Okay.
Especially if she's doing things that aren't within rules and regs.
So this cop will trespass you for not following rules and regulations. Again, I don't think this cop knows what he's talking about. To me, and especially since this place probably does receive federal funding for some of its residents, I don't see how they could trespass her, but let's get back to the video.
So as far as recording, Michigan is a one-party consent state. So what that means is when you, like I can take my phone and record you, I don't need your consent. And you can do that the same to me. We're actually recording right now, it's just kind of the way it works. But there are some states where, yeah, you gotta, you'll see police even with body cams. They'll say, hey, just to let you know I'm audio and video recording. In Michigan, we don't have to do that. You can go around and record everybody if you want to. And you'll see like people might do that at private businesses. And then the private businesses start going to the trespass realm where that's against their policies or their rules, or they don't want that. So then they trespass that person. So I think that would be a good case for trespassing this Shelley daughter or whoever she is. And but just kind of the wiggling around with this whole being able to request visitors. So
Right.
as far as I'm concerned, that sounds like a civil issue, and then her not being welcome here is a criminal issue when it comes to trespassing.
Okay.
So I would, again, I'm not entirely familiar with nursing home rights, but I would get with your legal team and see if that's a possibility. We can just trespass her.
Right.
So I think that would probably be the route to go.
And that's why I say this officer is a motherless bastard.
What we'll do is, I'm assuming you called MDHHS and did the central intake and everything?
I filed the report, yep. If we
Perfect.
don't call, we just do the report.
Online and everything? Okay, cool.
So that's
So-
all filed.
Excellent. So that's great. What we'll do is I'm gonna kind of go through the TikTok to see what we have here, and then obviously we'll give you the report, and we'll take a report and go from there. But
Okay.
if that's a possibility to have her trespass from here, because she's breaking the rules, then
Right.
I would explore that. Because
Okay.
in my mind, that would work. I think we could trespass her.
Right.
And it sounds like a completely civil issue if she wants to bring up Shelley having a right to have her visit. Sounds very civil to me. So, but again, it's a criminal issue if she's here and she's not welcome on private property, and that you guys are a legal authority of private property.
Again, to me, this seems like an apartment building or a housing authority or something like that, where because the management or because somebody in that realm of entitlement doesn't like this person, that person can no longer go see their friends and family that live underneath this entitled person. That's not how it works. That just completely blows my mind. This cop is telling this woman this. Let's get back to the video. This is probably going to be a 2 or 3 part video. Probably a 2-part video. Make sure you check out the next video tomorrow, and then I'll let you know if there's another one after that. I don't think there will be, but I'm going to leave the option open.
So, with that, is there anything else we need to know as far as going on with Shelley, or?
I don't think so.
Okay. What is this kind of black that she has pinned on her? Are you aware of any of that? Or can't
I
really
think
read
it
what it
happened a
says.
long time ago, and I know that it was already. I think it was something. I haven't been. I wasn't here at that time, but my understanding is it's something that has already been reported and investigated.
Sure, yeah, yep.
So that's like old news.
It's like it was a roommate or something.
Yeah, so she like
Okay.
basically will dig up anything that happened like 10 years ago or whatever, and that's all just stuff. It's like this has already been investigated.
So Sue, the supervisor, doesn't realize that what she's talking about only happened 2 years ago. This woman, they put a dementia patient, a abusive dementia patient, with a history of abuse, in with this completely 100%, disabled person. She's paraplegic, and they thought that was a great idea. And I quote their own internal documents: the benefits outweighed the risk.
It's all with the state. Everything's good. You know what I mean? Like, and it's bad. And then she's posting these pictures of her poor mother and.
Exposing you, your company, your coworkers for how you treat your clients, your guests, the people you have the honor of serving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so we cover all the bases, would you mind if we go and just talk to Shelley and
Of
just say that we
course.
did that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That'd
Do you
be
want me
great.
to show you to her room?
That'd be perfect.
Okay. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Shelley. I have some company here for you.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Step outside.
Yeah, we're all set.
Thank you. My name is Officer Bomber. This is Officer Borns of the Wyoming Police Department. How are you? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear you. Oh, you didn't do anything. you didn't do anything at all. So I understand that you have some visitors that come regularly. Is that right? Okay. So this is great, right? Still cool, it's okay.
Yeah, grandma, so that would be her notice of us. And her was, so it's her daughter.
What is his daughter's name? So
New broadcast.
I understand that your daughter comes and sees you, right? What's that? Yeah. What's your daughter's name again? Brandee, that's right. So, are you aware that Brandee comes and takes pictures and videos of you when she's here? You are? Are you okay with that, or do you not like that?
I'm fine with it.
You're fine with it? Because you know she's posting them on the internet? You didn't know that? You enjoy it? Okay. Did you know she's asking for money because she's posting pictures of you?
I would love to see the documents in this officer's hands that show Brandee asking for money. Because again, I've gone through the YouTube, the Facebook, and her TikTok. She never asked for money, as far as I can tell, on any of that. Now, maybe she had something old, and again, like I said, I would like to see what he has in his hands. Because if it's the stuff that I've seen, she's not asking for money, and this cop just lied to this mother. And this is probably that's probably what the nursing home did with the guardian. Is just, they said she was asking for money, even though she wasn't actually asking for money. And even if she was asking for money, if she's asking for money to get her the hell out of this place, I would support that 100%. I think anybody else should too. Links to the different social media sites will be in the description, along with a link to the Cash App. If you can support her, if you have a little bit of extra cash, throw some money her way. I'm exploiting the elderly now. Wyoming, if you got a problem with that, call Polk County, Texas. They know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, she's asking for money from internet strangers. She's posting pictures of you and asking for money. What's that?
What?
I don't know.
We don't know what it's for.
So, that doesn't sound very good, does it? You don't believe it? Well, if you look here, this is a screenshot of our TikTok account. You see these are pictures of you. It says Save Shelly. Right? And she has a Cash App set up that she has control of, it looks like. And she wants people to send her money. So, sounds like to me she's taking pictures of you and asking for money because of them. How does that make you feel?
Curious.
Makes you feel what?
Curious.
Makes you feel curious? Is that worth a conversation with Brandee about? Okay. Sounds like your mom isn't very happy about it either.
Why would she do?
I don't think your mom wants her doing that. Okay. But other than that, Michelle, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you being taken care of well here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're being fed, it looks like you got some food, you got some juice, looks like lemonade maybe, right? Watching TV.
Yeah.
So you're doing good. Doing okay. All right, I'm glad to hear that. Are you aware that if you have any problems, you're to tell your mom? Cool. Cool. And that's our purpose here. Is kind of we got a call about this going on. We wanted to check with you if you knew about it. We want to make sure you're okay. Looks like you're doing great. Glad to hear it. And with that, we'll let you enjoy the rest of your night. Okay? All right, Shelly. Have a good one. Yep. Hi, just us again.
Hi.
All right. Well, Shelly looks like she's in good spirits, which is awesome. But like I said, what we'll do is we're gonna go through this TikTok account, see what we can find. Then we're just gonna write up what we have and just forward it for review. And then if we have to, we'll also make our own report with the state. As far as all
Okay,
the
and I
reviews
just
and things.
emailed the ombudsman, so, because we couldn't get hold of her earlier, we'll see if it's a violation of her rights, or if we can do that.
Perfect, because it sounds to me that, I'm assuming that Skilled has rules about video recording.
Oh yeah, she's
Right.
not supposed to be.
Exactly, so it's not illegal, but it's against your policies. And if people are doing these against your policies, it sounds to me like you could trespass that person. It's private property and it sounds completely legitimate to me. So, yeah, get that squared away to see if there's any legalities. Again, it sounds like it would be a civil legality anyway. It wouldn't be anything criminal. The criminal act here is her being here if she was advised of a trespass, which hopefully can happen. So, if all your legal team says that's good to go, if she comes back, she's causing issues, take more videos, you can call us. We can help you advise her of a trespass. If she needs to leave and she can't come back, we'll document it all. If she ever comes back again, she gets arrested. So, we'll get that squared away, and hopefully if we can do that, just let us know.
Okay.
All right, in the meantime, we'll get this squared away.
Alright.
All right, anything else, just give us a call, okay?
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
That's where I'm going to leave you today. Again, check back tomorrow for more of the story. Perhaps visit again a couple more times, and we'll hear from Brandee herself. Till next time, stay free, America. Out.